Hi friends. So far I have explained about the first program. By that you learnt the basic structure of a Java program, a simple Java program. Its task is very simple, writing a string. String means already explained to you any text which is enclosed by a pair of double quotes. That is a string. Already explained to you. Now, from the next program onwards, you have to write strings in your program. Strings in your program means you have to declare them as a variable and then you have to use it. That is new to you. That's why, especially in the concept zone, I am going to explain. Hereafter, between program, whatever concepts you need to learn before performing a program, all those concepts I am going to explain here. I named it as concept zone. One thing I am telling you, don't ignore concept. If you want to evolve as a true programmer, professional programmer, don't neglect concept. Concept is the blueprint. Based on blueprint only, you can make the implementation. Especially in programming, you must learn concept. That is the essential prerequisite for making the application. That point you have to understand. So second program onwards, we have to declare strings and use them. That's why specially I have to introduce string class to you. Before that, that's why in this concept I am explaining about string variable, how to declare a string variable uh, and use it in your program. Now we see already in the training session 1, I explained about data types and variables. Just let us recall them because it will be a revision for you. Now, first we have to create data. Now already explained to you. There are 5 functionalities of every program. Basic functionalities. What are they? Creating data, storing data, retrieving data, manipulating data, and displaying data. 5. Now let us focus on first two. Creating data means creating a variable, reserving a variable in memory, and storing data. In that context, what I explained, you want to declare age of a student, let us say. Then, as a result of that, what happened? Some memory container is allocated, and its name age is associated with that. Its type is int. In this 20 is stored. Because of that, two operations we performed: creating data and storing data. That I don't want to explain already very detailedly. I have explained. Just let us recall. Okay. Next, second one is float. Float height 5.5. As a result of that, one memory container means variable is allocated and its name is height is associated with the memory location. Its type is float and 5.5 is stored here and we must write F. Okay, next one more also, char, your grade in the examination. Okay, this is the character, you have to write like that. For that, one memory location is allocated and A is stored in that, and its name is grade, its type is char. Just this is the relevant concept, you first recall this information. Now, here, suppose let us take a student's age, student's height, student grade, we have taken. These three types are there, three data types are there: int, float, and char. These are called primitive data types. Why these are called primitive or fundamental data types means these are made part of the Java language. Java language simply provides these types. That's why whatever variable you require, that you declare. Okay, now here as far as student is concerned, normally one more information is required. What is that? Name. Name is required. Name means it may be Arun, Arjun, Mohan, Kiran, Kumar, etc. and all that. So, but this type of primitive type is not provided. For that purpose, string class you must use. It is a class, already I told you. Wherever certain identifier starts with uppercase, first capital letter, we have to identify it as a class. So, string is a class, and name, if you want to declare any name and all that, then you have to declare it like this, and one container is created. Regarding that, lot of things you have to learn. Next program onwards you learn. Now simply what you do, how you are defining, same manner. Suppose Arjun, then you define it like this. So simply how you treat this is a primitive variable. This also you treat like that. Only difference is here int, float, char, etc. you are using. Whenever you have to declare a name. Name is not only name, any text you have to declare and all that. Then you write string, name, whatever it is. Or otherwise, it need not be limited to one word. Suppose string, address, address you have to, but address means obviously you know that many words are there. It may stretch over 2-3 lines also. Then also what to do, you can make it this much also, and it may contain 10 words, 100 letters, anything. Length is not an issue, but only essential prerequisite is it should start with a double quote and ends with a double quote, and at the end of that semicolon should be there. Okay, these two are called delimiters. Delimiters means they tell the beginning and ending of a string. Suppose already I showed to you, this is character. Character, what are the delimiters? The character delimiters are single quotes, and string delimiters are double quotes. In this context, one secret I have to tell you. Actually, computer is a brainless machine. It does not know anything. It is like a blind person. If you have to guide a blind person, what to do? You go 10 feet. There is a pole. Then you take left. You take right. Like that, you give hints. Some thumb rules or asterisks you give. So here also, computer is a blind person. It does not have any brain. How you tell that if something is started with a double quote, it is a string. Whenever another double quote you encounter, the string is ended. In the same way, whenever a single quote is started, then it is a character, and whenever it is ended, the character ends. These are called delimiters. Why I am explaining all these things, I don't want to introduce any term, programming term, without explanation. That's why brief explanation I am giving. Contextually, I give you a detailed explanation, and hereafter, next program onwards, in every program, use some name, a text, this type of text. Then what to do? Here, as far as int, float, char are concerned, you don't have any doubt what I think, because I already explained to you in detail. As far as string is concerned, string you write first letter capital, because this is a class, and here whatever identifier you write, and you initialize it like this. You initialize it like this, and a big small thing or big strings also you can define using this.